Hey guys, Jordan Vale here, doing my first video review. I'm on AndroidCentral.com and I'm on Blackberry.com. I kind of do reviews on there, and I do a lot of blogging about different phone things. I work for AT&T. I'm just a cell phone sales representative for them. If any of you guys that are watching this have talked to me online before, you know I have had a Galaxy S and a Blackberry Bold 9700. Well, my 9700 kind of has gotten replaced and my Captivate is dead. It goes into the reboot screen and then will not go past it. It goes to a white screen, battery charging, gives me all kinds of crap, saying it just won't start up again. So you know what, I'm done with it. Flashed a bad ROM on it. I've tried everything I can think of. I'm done with it for now. I just do not even want to go ahead and try it anymore. It's just pissing me off the more and more I work on it. So I went ahead and picked up a Blackberry Torch. It's replacing both phones. I've had it for about a week now and it's working excellent. I just kind of put it in here. It is an awesome phone, probably the best Blackberry I've ever owned. I like that it is this touchscreen on here. I like the new Blackberry 6 operating system that it has. It makes the phone run a lot smoother, a lot quicker, allows everything to work real well. For example, going in, and if I wanted to go to Blackberry.com, which is one of my quick links, it works real well, loads pretty quick, better than most phones I've seen. Plus I'm sitting in a basement right now, so I'm not getting the best reception. I'm also not on Wi-Fi, but pinch to zoom works real well on it, so it's a phone that's making me happy. Real good for organization, real good for emailing on. One complaint I've seen from a lot of people is the keyboard. I'm not having a very hard time switching over from my 9700 keyboard to my Blackberry keyboard. It's realistically along the same lines. Blackberry Messenger, which is something that people always want on a Blackberry, it's something that I personally love, is working real well right now. It's definitely good for the social feeds aspect. It does have its own social feed area on there. So it'll allow you to go into your RSS filter, your social filter. Social right now I have it with my Twitter and with my Facebook. The app world is definitely something I'm a fan of. It's starting to work real well. They're getting more and more apps, which is something I'm very happy to see. Not as much as what an Android or an iPhone would, but the phone still does more. With the touchscreen aspect of it, it is one of the better touchscreens that I've seen. I've seen people just have terrible times with touchscreens. I personally like having a touchscreen phone, and this phone makes it real easy. Phone, personally, in my use, I would give it a 9 out of 10. It hasn't treated me bad at all, works for everything I need it to, and it's a quick little phone. Also, just a very enjoyable experience. If you're looking at something that you want to be able to customize, definitely can do that with the Torch. You can change your themes, which I'll go ahead and do for you here. You go into your options, which is down here. Display, screen display. Go all the way down. For me, I have 2 extra themes that I downloaded. I'm going to just do Meridian, activate it real quick, kind of show you what this one looks like. One of my favorite themes I've ever seen on my Blackberry. Favorite color is green. It's really cool that it changes everything to green on there. Also gives it a whole new look. You've got your home, apps, which will bring down your text messages, contacts, browser, calendar, visual voicemail, phone, social feed, and app world. Today will bring up your calendar. Shows that 6 p.m. tonight is where your Chelsea t-shirt, which is off of my Facebook, so it links your Facebook on there. Tomorrow it shows that I work in my Delavan store. It shows I work Delavan store on Monday, Tuesday, Waukesha, Wednesday, Pewaukee, and Thursday, Delavan. It's really nice that my phone is showing me all of that stuff, because instead of having to go all the way into my calendar, it's got it right there for me, which makes things work really well. But the main reason I'm doing this video is because I want to show you my OtterBox commuter case. I'm going to review it a little bit, kind of give my opinions on it, tear it apart, bash it, and show you guys why it's a good case and why it would be a bad case. So to start off, OtterBox commuter is a 3-part case. It's got a rubberized inside part, which is going to be your impact absorption. It's got the front plastic part, and then it's got the back plastic part. As you can see, mine's seen some better days. I broke it right here. I dropped it on the corner. It held it for a little while, and then I dropped it again, and then it snapped it. Did its job, protected the phone. As you can see, I don't have a ding, scratch, no cracked parts off of my phone, so it worked out, did exactly what I needed it to. One thing that is bad on the case would be that it does add bulk onto the phone. Most people would rather have a case that's going to protect it and be a little bit thinner. If you're looking for that, the OtterBox commuter is definitely not going to be the best way to go. It does add some bulk onto it. It also adds a little bit of weight to the phone, and the Torch is actually a heavy phone as is. Comparing the Torch to my Captivator, my Bold 9700, it's just a little bit heavier of a phone. Something I've learned to work around. It definitely teaches me really well to mind where my phone is. Having it in my pockets is something that, with this case being a little bit thicker, reminds me it's there, but it also kind of protects it more in the pocket than what most people would expect it to. So putting the case on is real simple. It's really a 3-part process. This plastic part is just going to slide on there. You're going to pop all of the portholes in, just make sure that they're sitting in there. Then next you're going to put the back piece on, which is that hard plastic one for the back. And then the last part is going to be the top part, which can be a harder part to put on sometimes. It can be real easy. That time it decided to be real easy. I've had it to where it's been a little bit of a pain in the butt. The case has all the ports cut out for your charging port, your 3.5mm headphone jack, your volume rocker, your picture button. It also has these 2 little protectors for your lock screen and for your mute screen, or your mute button, which is something I like. It also has the cutout for your speaker. Another kind of nice thing about this phone is it does not affect the sliding on the phone at all. It allows you to slide it up real easy and slide it closed real easy also. One thing that is another nice thing about the phone cover is I can set it on the surface here and not worry about it scratching my screen. One thing I do not like is it has a little bit of a dent side on here, which is supposed to protect it from sliding, but it doesn't do the best job on that. Overall, the case does give more protection than one of those cheap $10 cases you could go pick up at a mall kiosk for pretty much any phone. I personally think it was worth me spending $35 on this case. Gives it more protection. I'm not worried about doing stuff like that. Not worried about dropping it on my wonderful concrete floor here in my office, but this case will do its job and protect it if the circumstances do come up where you do end up doing that. It doesn't pop off easily like most of the other cheap little cases that I've seen would. OtterBox is going to come with screen protector for the phone also. Definitely something I always suggest putting on it. It is a touchscreen phone. Other than that, this case is absolutely wonderful, does what it needs to do, and if you're looking for it, you can pick it up on crackberry.com's website, which is shopcrackberry.com, and I believe you can get it for $35, or else you can pick it up at any AT&T retailer or corporate store for about $35. This was my first review, so if you guys do have any constructive criticism, please email it to me at jordanthePhoneGuy@gmail.com, or just feel free to message or comment me. I'm going to be posting this on crackberry.com just to see what you guys have to think. Please let me know. Give me some criticism. Tell me what I could do better. Tell me what I'm doing good. Just let me know. Thanks, guys.